We are. Oh boy. There we go. Okay. We're live now. I just had to mute myself so I didn't hear it all over again. Welcome. We made it. Some of us might not make it. Yeah. Dungeons and Dragons, everybody.
I refuse to die.
Good.
I refuse.
Honestly, I won't be surprised if I die.
We'll see. We will see.
I refuse to let my friends die. Fuck this.
All right. I like the attitude. So, last time on Dungeons and Dragons, the team. What did you do? You opened up a door. Ailey got in some serious trouble, had an intervention. Doesn't seem to have helped much, but they sure got one. And then you guys decided to lead the children back through the mines and, sorry, out through the, we came in through the ruins and back into the mines. And as you entered the mines, trying to be sneaky and stealthy way back out, some of you weren't as stealthy as you could have been, seemingly alerting whatever creature you guys had seen previously when you had arrived, the little shadowy things. And apparently one showed up, and when they did, they just absolutely killed 2 children, and did a bunch of damage to all you guys as well. That's pretty much where we left off. So yeah, 31 damage to everyone who failed the dexterity save. Yeah. So that was fun. I guess we should roll initiative.
If you insist. Oh god.
Come on.
That's a lot of dice.
Well, fuck. How did I see the cunt before even fucking materialized in my initiative? So shit.
Hmm. Are
Okay.
you playing Ailey tonight?
I will be playing Ailey tonight.
Hmm.
At least combat wise. We can role play Ailey as a team. That sounds dirty. Anyway, beginning the combat, Varys.
Fuck yeah. Can't see anything, but I'm the first to move.
Oh yeah. All you
Light
heard
it
is, all you know is something absolutely terrifying has popped up in a general area. You've dodged out of the way of something. A couple of people have gotten hurt, and at least one dwarven child has collapsed.
Yeah, I
From
heard
something.
some meat hitting the ground essentially.
Exactly. You really did.
I am going to turn on my ring of light.
Okay.
There.
Yeah, let me check what we got here. 20 by 20. So 20 and 40. All right. So you flick out your hands, shining bright, illuminating light where it's, you know, has previously been entirely darkness. In that instant, the shadowy horror that is illuminated by this, and you could finally see, immediately shrieks in horror. Doesn't seem damaged by the whole thing, but is did not like that.
It doesn't like light. Okay. I'm going to, with my bonus action, get out the spell scroll of summon greater demon,
All right.
and Varys is gonna, if we can unpause, Varys is gonna walk over to Nemi, quick as he can. My goodness. Here,
I can see things. Oh my god.
yeah. You are probably the best one to have this, and hand over the scroll.
Okay, that was in the bag of holding, so.
Yeah, correct.
Which scroll is that?
Of summon greater demon.
Oh god, okay.
Things could get really bad.
I
Inventories.
don't know about this. This could make things worse.
It's kind of a, all or nothing thing. If we're gonna die, we might as well take every opportunity to not die.
Okay.
Uh,
Gully, would Nemi know, like, the implications of summoning a greater demon? Like,
Yeah, I believe you were there when it was described. You would know. You would know that it's dangerous. Absolutely. That they may not. They're certainly not going to be happy about being summoned. And it is very much a, how powerful you are to control them sort of deal.
right.
So you certainly know that out of all of you, you would probably have the most.
you know that Varys
Yeah.
made the right move, not
Yeah.
doing that himself.
Out of everyone with magical ability on this team, you probably have the most. So.
Okay.
Is that including Erifid?
You don't know about Erifid, what his
Okay.
magical abilities are. You also don't know what Alan means. So, yeah, you are.
Okay, with the info we have.
With the info you have, that is what you know.
And I'm gonna assume that takes my turn?
Yes.
Okay, in that case, because we fucking might as well, I'm gonna action surge,
All right.
and I'm gonna fire one bullet from Last Rites as just a regular shot. I don't know whether or not it's gonna affect this thing,
Okay.
but I'm taking the shot anyway.
Cool. So an extra shatter of light and an echo of the gun in the mines, as the bullet seems to rip through this like collection of black threads, essentially. It tears a nice hole through it. It starts to slowly return back to its normal form, but it seems like it has done some damage at least. It certainly doesn't like the experience, and does give off another from the heat and light that is produced.
Okay, and with that, I will move forward. I took, what was it, 10 feet to get there, so I've got 15. I'm just going to get up close so that I'm not so bunched up with all those dwarven kids, and take my last shot.
All right. Yeah, that'll hit. Yeah, another. Just, it it very much looks at first like it's it's just like passing through nothing, but it very much does look like it has heard it, and it very much acts like it as well.
Okay, cool. That's good to know. And that's the end of my turn.
Cool. Hierophant, what are you doing, buddy? He's probably just going to move back up and like ready a move if he needs to protect. Yeah, especially considering all the dwarves on the ground. Now Ailey.
Can I yell at Ailey to set it on fire?
Yep.
Remember Ailey's instructions.
Yes.
Or Pyro's instructions, I should say.
Ailey is definitely going to set fire to things. Knowing.
But the scroll first.
The scroll? I mean...
That was the thing they were going to do first when we last left off.
Let's look.
And they explicitly said in their message that would be their priority, would be the well-being of the dwarven children.
Yeah, she'll pick their well-being, which I would take to say she'll try, especially seeing now that light has an effect on it, that she can do damage, that she would try to burn it, at least initially, and then probably get the fuck out of here. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
But she would
Yeah, we're
probably
gonna
throw
take
the
this-
teleport scroll down as a first move, as it aligns with helping the children first and foremost.
Does she mean like just giving it to somebody, or does she mean just using
Like throwing it down to like probably Nemi or Erifid, whoever's like closest.
Like teleporting the kids out.
Okay.
Would be her first priority, because Pyro literally said
Yeah.
word for word that.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So,
I imagine it'll be Erifid. She doesn't trust Elamane.
I mean, I don't think she'd trust any of them, honestly, at this point. She'd probably just try to throw it at Nemi. Nemi, can you make a dexterity check for me? Nemi?
Uh-oh.
We still got you, Nemi?
Oh no.
Oh no. Now we've lost. Oh boy.
Oh dear.
Well, while we wait for Nemi,
Okay.
you back?
I am back. I've been
Perfect.
having issues, so I was trying to fix it, but that
That's
did
fine.
not happen.
Fair enough. So, dexterity check from you, as Ailey is going to throw the teleport scroll at you.
Okie pokey. Dex. Oh! Alright.
Nice. Alright. Mediocre throw. Good catch. So we'll say that is bonus action. And then 2, 10, 15, 20, and this definitely is recharged by now, so breath weapon. There isn't actually a way to move this, is there? Nope. Cone.
A.
And did already use one of those. Oh no, she has all three of them. All 3 points because she's short rested. I guess. Anyway, she's gonna use that to double the damage. Well, not double, but additional stuff. So that's a total of 19 fire damage. It's just a thunderous roar comes out of Ailey, and red and blue fire swirls out of somewhere from around her, and just absolutely blasts the shadow at it. It doesn't like it, not in the slightest. And that was only. Let me delete this thing. It's only 20 feet of movement, so she'll probably just run back to where she was. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Shadow time.
Boy.
Oh, that's a 9. That doesn't hit.
That doesn't hit at all.
That one definitely doesn't hit.
Nice. Does it have to make its own wisdom saving throw?
No, it doesn't. It does hurt itself with that. Okay. 22.
Yep, that will do it.
Cool. So make that wisdom saving throw for me, please. I will automatically apply your damage. Ooh. Haha.
Made the save.
Nice.
Just.
Alright. They're not doing much. Alaman still got his pistol out, so he's going to shoot a couple of times with that bad boy. That'll hit. And again. That'll hit. Is that the one that I think I set up for this? I think it is. Oh, no, it's not. Never mind. Yeah. So he just fires his gun a couple of times, plinks a few more holes in the shadow, and there is him up. Nemi. You got 2 scrolls in hands. One is a teleport. One is a summon greater demon. Nemi?
Uh-oh.
Dear. Meanwhile, thanks everybody who has shown up and said hello and did the invites. It's very, very helpful. Yes. They're a bit quiet though.
Okay, right. Nimi would like to.
I might just turn you up. I'll just turn you up.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah. I've just turned you up.
Am I too loud now?
No, you're fine.
Okay. Alright, she would like to use Bardic Inspiration and Mantle of Inspiration.
Okay.
As a bonus action. And give everybody 5 temporary hit points. How many people does the scroll of teleportation cover?
The scroll.
You
find
and
it
8
again.
people, I think.
Yeah, it is you plus 8 people. I was pretty sure. I'm just gonna
It's
quickly
7
confirm.
people.
There are 6 children.
Right with you.
Ba-ba-da-ba-ba. You and up to 8 willing creatures of your choice.
Can the unconscious children be considered willing?
Yeah. I mean, they're not specifically unwilling. um, yeah, I think it is less of a it's a conscious decision to say no as opposed to because then
Opt
they
out
would
rather than
yeah
opt in.
because then they would have to make a save and stuff. But if they're just unconscious, then
Cool.
Right, I'm going to give 5 additional hit points, temporary hit points to everyone that's not coming with us. A number equal to your charisma modifier, which is +4. So
So-
4 people.
Yep.
So Thoricus, Ailey, Varys, and let's say
Element,
not Elamane, the other one. Goodness, what's his name?
Aerofid.
Erifid.
Are you not taking Aerofid with you?
Sorry?
Are you not taking Aerofid with you?
What's Erifid's state?
He is quite hurt.
Okay, in that case I'll give it to Elamane and take Erifid with me.
Perfect.
So yeah, 5 additional temporary hit points to them, and then I'm going to gear up the scroll, and I'm going to take the kids, Codswallop, and Erifid, and myself.
Oh, yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Codswallop would be an additional one to that.
Oh,
So
I miscounted the number of children. That's
yeah.
terrible.
So
Okay.
no Aerofid, just Codswallop. Yeah. Up to you.
We've got priorities.
Yeah, I mean,
My priorities might be different to yours. I don't know.
I feel like Erifid is an adult who can make his own decisions, whereas Codswallop has just been following us.
That is fair.
And Erifid would probably resent being
He
taken from
probably
Adel.
would.
Yeah. So,
Cool.
yeah. Do I have to be able to visualize the place we're going?
Well, tell me where you want to go.
So, my first thought was kind of the temple, but then I realized obviously we've got some really hurt kids. Have we been past like a medical facility of any kind that I would remember?
Not particularly. There's not exactly a medieval hospital or anything like that. You would certainly imagine there's a temple like thing that it would have clerics and healers.
Okay. That's probably the best place to go, to be honest.
Yeah.
So
But also you would know that the sorcerers guild probably has a teleport circle dedicated.
Which makes the spell easier to perform, right?
which does make it easier to perform. But again, you're not necessarily sure how comfortable A they would be with you just using it, or and B what their state of assistance will be.
Yeah, I do feel like they'll be more okay with me using it to save children.
True.
But at the same time, they might look at us and be like, "What the fuck?"
Mm.
Whereas at least in the temple, they kind of know. They'll be like, "Oh, I see immediately what's happened." I don't actually have the scroll in my inventory to have a look at.
I'll move it.
Oh, thank you. I can read the technicalities that I need to be concerned about.
Yeah, don't
Terms
worry
and
about
conditions.
yeah, don't worry about like the scroll details. We're using homebrewers rules for those. Just worry about the spell details.
Okay, do I need to be super familiar with the teleportation circle?
So for you to use the circle properly, you would need to know the actual sigil sequence. What I would say is that because they have one, that it would make it easier in a sense. So it would go up from being a seen casually to a very familiar place. And the temple itself would be seen casually, or maybe even viewed once. Honestly. Yeah.
So the teleportation circle has better odds.
It will, for sure. Yeah, you definitely know that it will have better odds. There's somewhere that you know that that it would at least help pull you on target, which should gives you more confidence in it as well. And yeah, you know that this is fairly volatile when it comes down to it. So
Okay. I'm going to take this in the spirit in which it was given, which is to keep the children safe. So I'm going to choose the safer option.
Okay.
And what do I need to roll?
Roll me a D100.
Okay. How does one do this in this?
Just slash roll.
Oh, goodness. You can hear me typing. Oh.
All right. Not bad. All right. So 2 scrolls in hand. Oh no. Quickly whip one down into your pocket, rip open one of them, and just go for gold on the sigils, just reading as much as you understand. Blue light comes out of the scroll, floating around in nice big circles around your nominated characters, and ever so lightly they seem to float, not like the fly spell, but like just like the ground is lifting them up, and then they sort of fold in on themselves, like space wraps around them, and just pop. And everyone here is not here anymore. We'll get to what Nemi's found when we get there. But for everybody else, Thrakus, you're up.
Remember, you have 5 additional hit points, temporary hit points.
Yeah, if you haven't added them already, I have temporary points.
5.
5.
5. Okay.
This Nemi did glow ever so more brightly just before leaving.
Okay, so I would definitely be firing some shots off. I would Slayer's Prey. This thingy. Why did I roll it? I do that every time.
Mhm.
You can add it to this if it hits.
Does.
Fuck, shit, rolls. Okay, but at least it hit.
Yep.
And I do it again. Does that one hit?
Does. And with this one, as the arrow pierces through the center of it, the entire creature just swirls around it like it's the arrow's vortex and
Ooh.
dissipates.
Fuck yeah. Nice. Cool. And then can I be cheeky and yell something as I run?
I mean, that's perfectly fine. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I just sort of yell to the others, like, retreat! And, 30 feet. 6.
Cool.
Like, let's go get out of here.
Sweet. Varys.
Mhm.
Oh, I'm getting likes things. You start to hear that that digging and moaning once again. Extremely close. Unfortunately, outside of the light, your light. But you do also hear Thrakus yell a retreat. What you doing, buddy?
Okay. Which direction did I hear it from?
This
Off in
directions.
that. Okay, so not the way that we're going down this way, right?
Yes, but you guys need to get up here.
Ah, so we have to go in this.
So,
Sorry,
well-
which is the one to point?
X. Sure.
Ah, wonderful. Okay, so we're trying to go this way.
Well, you're trying to get here. This is like an opening in the opening in the map. Well, the mine that you need to go through down here. Thank you very much, Buckfan, for all the likes. But this path will lead you that way. You just have to go down and
Okay.
around. So you have to get around this
Sweet as.
still leg, this piece of the mine that's goes up and up and up that you can't really climb over. But yeah, something is definitely coming from this way.
Okay. I am going to stow my pistol. Stow my rifle.
Yep.
And pull out the grappling gun
Okay.
and attempt to fire it over in this direction to pull myself further than I could probably run.
Right on.
Yeah.
But fire away.
Sweet. Sorry, just getting to it. Grappling hook.
Cool.
Sweet.
Plinks right in. Roll me
Okay.
a strength check.
Wasn't the purpose of me putting on my harness?
You do have a harness, yeah, but you're gonna
Okay.
get pulled along the ground.
Yeah, fair enough. It's just a check.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not gonna go well.
Yeah, right. So as you engage it, you realize, wait a minute. And
Hold
then
on a second. Ah!
you get pulled, you get shot in that general direction. Yeah, pulled all the way over here. And your little legs have extreme difficulty. Like, you're slamming against the ground, like, going way faster than you possibly would normally walk. You're having to, like, jump in little bounds, like, try to keep yourself from falling onto your face and grinding your face into the dirt. But you manage it.
Just like Hammy from Over the Hedge.
Exactly.
No grip, no grip, no grip. As I'm running along. Okay, cool.
Yeah. We'll say that is your action.
Cool. I'm going to use a bonus action to use my second wind and get some healing.
Nice.
Good stuff. That's a full 18 back
Right,
there.
I'll apply that for you. There you go.
Thank you. And with my movement, I'm just gonna run further on. 5, 10, 15, 20. Actually, I'm gonna get to here and stop, just in
Okay.
case some people don't make it in. Don't want to go too far away.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Fair enough. Airford's gonna make a run for it too. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba.
This is 60, isn't it?
His is 40.
40. Oh, I knew it was impressive, but yeah.
Yeah. Uh, can you see what's going on in the map there, Lenore?
Yeah.
Do you want to be Ailey while you're away?
Sure.
Cool.
Ailey's definitely gonna fly up and follow the group.
Okay.
Because she probably wants to be a little bit above and have a really good view.
Okay, so she's currently 10 feet up. Do you want to be higher than that, or?
I think that's good for now, but just,
Okay.
you know, follow the crew
Cool. So she's got
as far as she
60,
can.
60 flying, so she can get all the way up here.
She probably definitely doesn't want to be left behind.
Yeah, definitely sounds like Ailey. All right. Elmaine only has 25 feet. So he's trudging along like a small person. Thrakus, you're back
He
up.
can use his action to go for
He could actually. He probably would do that actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he knows we'll just leave him behind, right?
Because we will.
We said
You-
we were booking it.
Yep.
Yeah. It
Um,
imagine the Airford would probably do the same thing to at least stay with the group
Ooh,
proper. Maybe
So,
not here.
because we've changed the dimensions of the map, I don't
Mhm.
remember what we have on our written map, but I can't see the whole map,
Okay. Let me give it back to the people who could actually
which would
see
inform which way I go. Thank you.
it. Just get rid of the people who aren't supposed to be here. Can you
Yeah.
still not see this, Varys?
Yeah, no, I can't say anything, sorry.
Sounds
So, yeah,
Varys.
It's gone back to being a grey grid.
Sorry, Varys.
It's alright.
It's fine.
So you guys are down
Gotta
here.
navigate. Because otherwise I could have led us down a dead end for sure.
But you know that you need to be getting over
Going
here.
up here, yeah. Cool. But I was trying to put pillars in between us.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So literally right here.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, we're just gonna continue running.
Cool.
Right, guys?
Mhm.
Okay. So, 1, 2. That's how I would go about that.
Cool.
Do I see or hear anything that's changed?
Well, the scratching and moaning did stop for a bit. And it started again and it stopped again. You do see on the very edge of your vision some shadows starting to coalesce somewhere near this formation here. Much like you had previously seen.
And we've been plenty loud at this point, right?
Yeah. There was a lot of gunshots and
Yeah.
a teleportation and a
Yep.
fire breathe.
Yep.
So yeah.
And me yelling retreat. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna yell back to them. There are more up ahead.
In your direction or further off?
Yeah, like ahead of me.
Cool. I can only see like 3 squares ahead of you with the light that I have.
Okay.
So
Much further ahead of me than 3 squares.
Cool.
okey-doke.
Varys, you're up.
What, like 50 feet or some shit?
Moving on up. 5, 10, 25 gets me to there. Yeah, I'm gonna go another 5, 10, 15, 25. That is. Ooh. I will also chuck out the dancing rapier in front of me.
Okay.
Just in case.
Why? What's that shot? Where do you want them?
Just up here? Yeah. So that I can run and grab it if I need to, but that way it's out in case anything approaches.
Cool. Man. All right. Well, yeah.
Someone approaching skeleton.
Something's approaching. I don't think you can really hold your
No,
your
it's a
action
bonus
on
action,
you.
but it's at least out so I can use it on my next turn.
So this one just like it's moving crazy fast. Even as it like enters your light and like screeches as like the light seems to like be blasting away a layer of that thick fabricy look to it. It's like being blasted away by your just the light coming off of your ring. But it is it's going right for you.
Yep.
And we'll
That's fair.
come in with its jaw. 25.
Yeah, that'll hit.
So that's 15 piercing damage. And we'll lash at you with claws a couple of times. 18s.
18s do hit. I don't have my shield equipped.
Okay, so first one's 15. And the second one is 11. Can I get you to make a wisdom saving throw for me, please? Cool. One more wisdom saving throw for me, please.
No. But I had rolled so well the first time.
Cool. You are frightened of the shadow here.
Right.
So what am I doing? Frightened.
Sorry, 1 second.
Mhm.
Let me...
You probably do have some sort of...
I'm pretty
thing.
sure I've got something for that. Brave, yes.
Are you entirely immune to frightened? Or...
No, I have advantage on my saving throws against being frightened.
Cool, so roll that one again. Advantage.
Is it a 13?
Yeah, throw the 13 at advantage.
No, no better. That sucks.
Ah, buddy.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I tried.
Let me just quickly bring up so we're not saying lies here about frightened condition. So, disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of fear is within light of sight. And you cannot willingly move closer to it.
Okay.
So, that's its turn.
Mm-hmm.
But another one is coming. This one is going to shoot past you, though. It's Irifid's turn. 40 movement, buddy. Yeah, he's probably going to be crazy enough to fucking run up and try and smack this thing.
Right.
A couple of those. Those will hit. spend a key point to take dodge. So he would be dodging right now. Cool. Ailey.
Haley's gonna get right in there and set them on fire. I assume. Can she use her breath weapon to hit both of them at the same time?
Well, should probably switch it.
She has to roll to get it back, doesn't she?
Yes, so at the end of her turn, she gets to roll that.
You can roll any throw it in.
No, she doesn't get it back. It's recharged like a dragon's breath weapon. So that would have been at the end of her turn.
But you said she still has 2 charges, is that right?
So that's for her improved breath weapon, so she can improve. Yeah, so unlike a dragonborn, she's able to do more with her breath weapon. But it comes at it has a number of charges to improve that. It's like grit points or key points or power points, that sort of stuff.
She would have had 2 opportunities, wouldn't she? Because of the turn where she moved as well.
True. Yes. Sorry. So no.
So she has no breath weapon?
No breath weapon currently.
She's definitely gonna attack, I reckon, the one closest to
Closest to Varys?
Varys, yeah. Just gives more of shit about Varys.
Cool. You reckon she'll get close in the fight, or
What attacks does she have that she can use without getting close?
she has a bow, so she can shoot the bow.
Does the bow have any fire or light?
Not really.
Not really.
She knows it is effective against fiends. As it has an anti-fiend bowstring to it. But yeah.
Yeah, I reckon she'll fly in and give that a go.
Okay.
Yeah, because you won't want to like physically get close to them.
Fair.
That's fair.
Cool. See, that'll hit.
Remembering she can disengage.
Yeah, so
Oh,
she is a rogue. Yeah,
swashbuckler.
so if she wanted to get close and use swords, she can do that as well. I would say that for her bonus action, she would ignite the flame sword.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she's got fancy footwork. She can get in, hit somebody, and get out.
That bitch is bright. Cool. Alamain's all the way back there, buddy.
She hit the thing?
She did, yeah. So an arrow went right through it. Didn't seem to do much more than hit it.
Okay.
Yeah, so she can kind of imagine they're not fiends. 25, 1, 2, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He's not going to try and shoot between people. So probably use his action to get in good line here. Thrakus.
Okay. Freaking A. So I would transfer my Slayer's Prey to the fiend closest to me and Erifid.
Not fiends.
Well, right. Sorry. Bit distracted. The
Yep.
whatever the fuck, weird creature.
Shadow
Shadow horror.
Okay. And Ailey is currently flying, so won't be in the way. So I will go with moving over here, so I get a bit of shot. And fucking try a little longbow action.
Cool. That'll definitely hit.
Get fucked, mate.
Second one will definitely hit.
Get fucked.
2 arrows whipping through, taking out a bit more of its fabricy flesh. That's still kicking. Anything else? Bonus action.
I mean, that was bonus movement and
You did?
action.
Oh, right, you did use your bonus. That's right. It is a bonus action. Cool. Varys.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's me.
Yep. You're still frightened
I am
until
frightened currently, yes.
the end of his next turn. Yeah.
So
Until the end of
this
your
turn.
turn.
Okay. Cursing to himself, Varys is going to stow the grapple gun, pull out Misfortune's Maiden, and sort of close his eyes for a second before loading in a spicy pistol bullet and firing at it, spending a grit point to negate the disadvantage from the fear, and
Okay.
just making a regular roll for the first attack.
Sweet. Okay, well, that'll definitely hit. Damn. Magic cult damage. Cool. Roll me a D100.
Yep.
I'll find my tables.
Oh
9.
no.
What's a 9?
Oh no, what is a 9?
Tables. Holy moly.
No.
That's not good.
I
I don't like that.
That's crazy.
Skelly,
Never go when the DM makes that
Kelly.
noise.
come on.
Let's see here. Where is this? No, it's edit spells. I don't want edit spells. Regular spells. Normal spells. SRD spells.
Oh no.
All right.
Okay.
So you fire off. Can I get you to go into your spells, your spell book for me, and cast Magic Missile at 5th level?
Holy shit. Okay. Do I just click the roll thing?
Yeah, you click the roll thing, it'll come up with a thing. Tell it not to
yes.
worry about spell slots. Upgrade it to a 5th level. Does it let you upgrade it to a 5th level?
No. I
That's
can't
'cause you
see
don't.
anything.
You don't have any spell slots at all.
No.
Damn it. Okay, well, basically
You
for
give me a
that,
5th level slot, Skelly.
I could do that. That could work. I think
Most
instead,
magical Varys will ever have been.
yeah. Basically for each spell slot above, you just get one more dart. So,
yeah. You can cast it if that's easier.
So, just roll me. Can't cast it for you either. Well, that's just one. That's just the first spell slot. Okay, no, that works. So, that's the first cast. So just click on it. That'll be 2nd level, 3rd level, 4th level, 5th level. So 6 more times. And I will say, because you're not sure what the fuck's happening, they all go into this guy right here.
So just and again. Consume spell slot.
He just gets hit by a barrage of magic missiles.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
How many more have I got skilling? 2?
It's 4, so 3 more.
And the last one?
Mm-hmm. Cool. So you fire your gun. It rips a nice little hole out of the shade, and then just 7 more bullets essentially just shoot out of your gun, just slamming into the thing. Each one making a like, you know, every action movie ever.
Just riddled with magic missiles.
Yeah, basically.
Cool.
That's one shot.
Alright. Next shot is at disadvantage.
Yep.
Because I'm still under the fear effect. Right,
Oh boy.
disadvantage.
Still hits.
Sweet.
And it's cold damage. Roll that D100. $31.
I will just take a second to tick off the use of my bullets.
Cool. Cool.
Sorry,
For-
just 1 second. I'm adding my casings because I keep forgetting to do that.
That's fine. Well, as far as everyone else is concerned, you just disappear.
Oh shit.
With that, you do all the damage, but then suddenly you're just invisible. It seems. We'll get to what you experience when it's your turn.
Okay. But the fear effect is gone now too.
Yes, that is the end of your chance. Fear effect's gone as well.
Sweet.
But that does mean that this.
Oh, sorry. I do still have a bonus action.
Oh, you do. So.
Can the sword stab it in the back?
Yes.
I mean, if it hits.
If it hits, which it just does. So, slash. But then yeah, disappear.
Pop.
Show where you are. So the shadow's going to move up on the Rikus. Yeah, because it can't reach up to Ailey. So for Rikus.
We need to hit. Fuck!
Ah!
Ooh.
It's gonna crit on the bite. It's 35 damage.
Definitely hellish rebuking that.
Okay.
1000%. This fucking cunt. Set him on fire, please.
He doesn't make his dexterity save, so yeah. Cool. And then he's going to claw you a couple of times. Oh my fucking god.
Oh, God. I'm down. There's no way I'm not.
Oh, fuck.
I've got to be, surely.
Oh my god.
It's another 27 damage.
Yeah. That is
Yeah.
that is your hit points with that first attack. That was to the wrong person. I've done a bad. Hold on.
Yeah, I was gonna say, why have I got 27 hit points here? Because that's...
I did that wrong.
It's
You. So the Yeah, the
First did
critical hit.
35.
Yeah, hold on, no. So first one does. Yes. So this one, the next crit does. Yeah. So it does 18 damage. So you got 9 left. You are on 1 hit point.
Holy shit!
Oh shit! Oh.
You are on 1 hit point. Please make a wisdom saving throw for me, please. Well, you'll need to make 2 of them if you save from the first one. All right, I'll. Fucking, this is going off again because autoplay. Cool. So you fail the second one. So you are now frightened.
Drink potions when you're frightened. I have no clue what frightened is.
You can drink potions when you're frightened, but yeah. Basically means you can't willingly move towards the creature you're frightened of. You can't, and while it's visible to you, all of your normal checks and stuff are at disadvantage. So, next one.
And they're blocking our way out.
Next one. Make its attacks on Airfid, who is currently dodging, so they're at disadvantage. They won't hit with that one. Oh boy. Won't hit with that one. And they won't hit with that one. So, they lunge, both claws out, both jaws out, one single set of jaws.
Claws
Out.
out, jaws out.
Yeah, claws out, jaws out. Completely whiff on every strike as Aerofit is just like whipping out everything he's got, trying to block that stuff. And it's Aerofit's turn. He's going to probably do the same shit again. All he got right now. Oh, he crit with that one. Nice, buddy. 5, 10. And then continues to use key points to be dodging. All right, Ailey.
Am I still playing Ailey?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Oh, you can roll for your breath weapon as well.
Yes.
What do we roll?
Roll a d6. You can do it.
Yes, I can. If I can find where my keys on my keyboard are.
That'd be helpful, yeah. Nice.
Hey.
Cool. So they have their flame weapon back up if you want to use it. It's a full action.
She's real grumpy, and she's gonna go, "Oi! Leave my friend alone!" and swoop down and absolutely just unleash flame on this guy.
Just this one guy.
Yeah, just this one guy, just all
Yeah,
the flame.
Yep. All right.
fair.
Yeah, that checks out.
That read.
It does read.
Nice.
All right. 17 and the 4. It's just point blank flame breath right into the sucker. Just lighting up the wall behind it. Just absolutely devastating it. It is holding on by bare threads at this point.
Is there a shadow outline of the shadow?
Yeah.
on the wall?
Yeah, there is. Like Hiroshima level stuff because of the flames. Yeah.
And ooh. Can she use? She can only use cutting action for dash, disengage, or hide.
She's
Disengage
yeah.
or hide.
She does still have
Can't
a
use it
bonus
to,
action.
like,
Yeah.
get Thoricus out of the way.
No.
Darn.
I do have a potion of superior healing on me.
Good. I'm
Just-
looking at Ailey's character sheet, and man, she's got some cool potions sitting around.
Oh yeah,
She
we
does
like
got
to
a
hoard
lot,
them.
a lot of
That
shit.
girl is a hoarder.
We all hoard, but yes. It's also because we, at one point a while back, divvied things up, so I got all of the scrolls because I was the only one that was more like magic usury at the time. And I think Ailey got a bunch of the potions.
I think it's that way.
Cool. Well, she's just purely because Thoricus is in danger. She probably wants to position herself between them,
Okay.
I'd imagine.
So
Feel free
down
to
on the
disagree
ground.
with me.
No, that checks out. Down on the ground,
Yeah, it does.
flame blade out. She does still have a bonus action. Would you just offhand flame attack with the, sorry, offhand attack with the flame sword?
Would
I can do that
Ailey
as a
go to the
bonus
other
action.
side? That would give them advantage.
True, but I mean, Ailey probably is trying to just put themselves in between
Yeah, that's fair.
Thoricus and the Shadow Horror.
So I can
Do you have
bonus
access?
action attack with the flame sword, is that right?
Yeah, for the as an offhand attack. Do you have access to press their buttons?
I cannot press their buttons, I can only look at their sheet.
Okay, I'll press their buttons.
Nice.
That'll do it.
Boy.
And that's, yeah, it is. A gust of wind would take it out right now. But that is the end
Ailey,
of
like,
Ailey's
just
turn.
blow in its face with like some hot air.
It would do it, but you're out of time, I'm afraid. All right, Alamein is going to.
Wait, no
fire-
bonus. What is it called? The thing that usually bards have, but Ailey also has, like her
Vicious
cutting
Mockery?
remark or something. Vicious mockery. No
That's
bonus.
no,
Vicious mockery.
that's a full action for Ailey.
Damn.
So Ailey's used
Damn.
it like
No
twice.
cantrip.
Yeah.
Yep.
It is a cantrip. It is a cantrip, but it's a full action for Ailey because they're not magical in any way. It's just
Yeah.
what they get from
Oh,
being
yeah.
from being partially a brass dragon.
Damn.
Copper?
I was
Copper dragon.
hopeful. Yep.
Yeah. Anyway, Alamein is going to shoot this other shadow creature a couple of times. Blam, 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 blam. Probably waste his. I say waste. Or use his action surge and go again. Blam. Wow. Wow, even at a 3, that still hits. He's strong.
Some good stats.
Cool. That one's holding on fairly as well. Thoricus.
So I'm definitely going to chug my potion of superior healing.
Nice.
Cool.
Whew.
Bonus action 27.
Cool. And then I better fucking kill this guy right quick.
Okay.
Does
Yeah,
it hit?
you're longbowing at melee, so disadvantage.
Oh, whoops. Sorry. I mean, shit. Where's my?
A sword.
Yeah. 'Cause I
Whoa,
wanted
Chelsea,
to do
alright.
the thunder thingy.
The thunder thing.
Yeah.
Do you really want to do the thunder thing?
Well, I guess no. But I'd be really frightened.
Because I mean,
Okay.
Ailey's right in front of you. It is a disadvantage
Fine.
because you're frightened
Oh.
of the creature. So
Yeah.
roll a disadvantage.
I'll put a minus on it.
You still hit with that. So
Yes. Wildly
just-
swing.
yeah. And as the sword passes through it, it folds over your blade. So it's now just a seemingly just black cloth. Cool.
I don't like these things. These freaky ghost things.
Yes. So you've got another attack on the other one if you,
That was the one that did.
because this one is dead.
Yeah, okay. And just sort of, well, I mean, that one's, so I can just step over it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then I will take another shot at my Slayer's Parade one.
Perfect.
At disadvantage, 'cause I'm frightened still, right?
I
one
mean,
you
the
killed
one
is-
you killed is what you were
It's
frightened
right up-
of. So
The thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, fuck this thing.
that's fine.
Fire at this other guy.
You are breaking up like hell right now. But you did hit. Please roll your slay spray.
Oh, yes.
Cool. This one also holding on by bare threads. Varys.
I call him Red Bear.
What happened to me as I disappeared and nobody said anything about me disappearing?
Yeah. I don't really
I
notice,
was
so it kind of
yell
important.
about it, then I almost died. My plan was to like yell out about Varys, but I almost died.
Yeah.
That's fair.
So,
Busy dying, Varys. Jeez.
I'm busy not being here, apparently. Oh no.
So, with your final shot, as you see it cave in a little bit of the show horror, suddenly the whole world around you lights up, as though it's all like all of a sudden you can see like everybody else in the you know the dark vision sort of sense.
Yeah.
But you're seeing way further than them. You're seeing like the entire
I'm
maze.
seeing through walls.
You're not seeing through walls, but you're seeing as far as possible within eye shot. You're seeing everything, and
There are
it's
some people
all
pretty dilated.
yeah, it's all lightly twinkling, as though as everything's lined with silver essentially. Roll roll an intelligence check for me.
Okie doke. Just a straight check.
Yeah, just a straight check. So you've heard of this, this plane. You are on the astral plane
Oh shit.
that you have been moved into, which lies normally you have to you actually have to like leave the plane to get to, but you know you got some you got some crazy magic happening right now. So you have like been pressed upon it ever so lightly, and yeah, you can't do anything on your turn. So
Oh.
you are there. I mean, you can still move.
Mhm.
But yeah,
Okay. Cool.
you can't interact with anything else that's going on. You can see everybody. You can see what's happening. You can see that the shadow ran through you essentially, to get at Thrakus, and then swiftly got cut down. But yeah. So,
Okay.
what are you doing?
I don't know. Am I still like? I'm like kind of like a ghost. I'm still seeing everything.
Yeah,
but
so
I
you're
just can't
seeing
interact with stuff?
you're seeing everything, but But yeah, anything you try to touch, you just pass right through. No one can hear
Okay.
you, or yeah, no one can hear you or see you.
As a test of my surroundings and basically just an experiment, I want to see if I can still interact with my dancing sword.
Okay,
Or
so
get it with my mind powers to
Mind
stab that
powers.
thing.
all right, so you try to like, I mean, I guess you basically use your telepathy you've previously used to control that sort of stuff, and enact that same sort of will. And as you try to push that and try to contact the sword, it seems like it's just out of your reach, even though it's right there in front of you.
Oh, shit. Okay, I'm gonna. I don't know. I'm gonna. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna stand around and wait, is what I'm gonna do, because I don't know what to do.
Cool. All right, you wait your full turn, and you pop back into reality.
Ah,
But that is your turn.
okay.
Everyone just sees you pop out. 6 seconds later, pop back in.
Hmm. Cool.
Cool. Yeah. This one's gonna try and go for Aerofit again. Fail miserably.
Yeah, if it's too quick for you.
Yeah, pretty much. That's the only one that hits. And he saves from. But it does hit, and it takes a nice big gash out of him. It as the claw comes across his cum gutters, splits him open. It's even trims a little bit of his beard off, and that's the thing he's hurt by the most when he looks down.
The beard.
And with that, he's like, "Fuck this!" Swings out with the quarterstaff a bunch. Basically takes it down on the first hit, but just fucking whams it again anyway, just to be sure. And that one seemingly turns to fabric as well. And then he's like, fuck it, let's go.
Yeah, that's fair.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Ailey. Just gunning it.
Yeah, gunning it.
Hmm.
Obviously Thrakus looks okay.
Yeah, so with that chug,
Yeah.
all of their wounds and stuff healed up. Well,
She's probably gonna
scarred
yell
over.
some- Yeah. Okay.
I stopped
so
bleeding.
She knows she's
Yeah.
not leaving Thrakus behind.
Yeah.
She's probably gonna yell something mildly insulting at Varys, like, "Oh, you're back!"
That is
After a wee
a
break,
It's
did ya?
like Ailey's
that
right
is a
beside me.
fantastic thing. Oh, is the chest? Hold on, I think the chest is at 500. You're 5,000. You're right. I am so sorry. Let me do that. Everybody, the chest. I am so sorry that the chest was not being opened. I'm opening it now. Make sure you tap. Now that the fight's over. And go. Maybe? Is it working?
Yep.
Oh no, it's happened here. 2 seconds, everybody. Oh, it's like logged me out of
Shit.
5 you now. Log me out of Fano?
God, yeah.
Weird.
Rude.
Okay. Here we go.
Doesn't know you're the game master.
I know, right?
Jeez, rude.
And Trista is now open. Yeah, I was still streaming, but it wasn't like it like logged me out of Fano. Anyway, so what's Ailey doing?
Yeah, I reckon after yelling at Varys, she's just gonna probably fly back up to 10 feet and carry on in the direction that everybody else had kind of planned to go.
Cool. So 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. It's just flying.
Does
Element.
she kind of see anything as she rounds that corner?
So she got the flame sword out, flicking it around. You know, seeing what she can see. It doesn't look like there's anything on the edge of that light. But again, because of the way she's moving pretty fast. As she's flying, the shadows are flickering wildly. It's hard to tell.
Sounds like something Ailey would do.
Yeah. But if somebody else wants to really check it out, then they can look properly as an action.
I do.
Well, wait till your turn.
I know.
Excited to look at things.
35, 40,
Excited
45.
to survive. That's the goal.
I mean, uses his action to dash Thrakus.
Okay. Okay. So. Oh, I can't even see where Ailey went. What?
They went around the corner.
So around here?
Yeah. So they go in the direction that you
cool.
guys are trying to go.
Just around that. All good. As a bonus action, can I scoop up the weird shroud thingy I'm standing on?
Sure.
Good. Okay. So.
This UI is pretty good.
6. So I'd be able to get to here. And can I
You cut right
have
out.
a good old look around?
Can I look around?
I want to look around.
Roll me a perception. Can't see jack shit.
I'm still pretty cut up.
You're still pretty cut up. It's a combination of you're trying to see through dark vision into the energy version, and Ailey's wildly throwing around a flaming sword, and yeah.
We're running for our lives, and I'm like,
Running for your
what
lives.
do you mean Varys popped in and out of existence? What the fuck is going on?
Exactly.
Varys' eyes are just very wide right now.
Yep.
I don't entirely know what was thrown down to the children. I just know they're gone now.
They just disappeared.
Yep. So that's fun, I guess.
Yeah, Nemi classically did not communicate what she was doing.
No,
Yeah.
Up and up a scroll disappear with all the children in console.
So I'm feeling
Good
some
day.
things.
Fair
Ooh,
enough.
big day.
Cool. Varys.
I am going to move up 1 square. Sorry, that was the measuring, not the moving. And move up a square. Pluck my sword out of the air and stow it. And then I've got another 10, 15, 20, 25. And I just want to. Oh, actually, I've got more light now because of Ailey's sword, right?
Yes, you can see.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a look around.
Real good. Got
Have
perception.
a look and have a listen.
Perceptions plus. If only. Oh wow! You upgraded from a 1 to a 2.
It could have been worse. That
Yeah.
could have been my gun.
Beautiful.
Oh dear. Yeah, you're not seeing jack shit either. You had an out of body experience, and Ailey's flicking this
An
flaming sword all over the
out-of-plane
place.
experience.
Exactly.
And I've seen a unicorn today.
Yeah, and some
I
weird
watched a gun
jellyfish
kill a bunch of
things.
people.
You have had a serious day.
Oh, great. Yep, I believe that would be my turn then.
Go. Irrifid. Um, but he can probably fucking just go. Yeah, if he wants to just fucking absolutely sprint out, he could. But no, he'll probably wait for you guys. Ailey probably do the same. I'd say not get too far ahead, but still be ahead-ish. Alaman, do another 50. Thrakus. Cool.
Marcus is having technical difficulties.
I think so.
Oh, sorry. Did
Just
that
muted.
Yeah. Human error.
Mm,
Yep.
the classic.
Disgusting. I know I'm supposed to be a tiefling. Yeah, just hoofing it at this point. Yeah.
Nice.
Does Elamane look absolutely fucked right now?
Not terribly fucked.
But like,
He's definitely taking some damage. He's got some shit going on.
can I hand him one of my potions of healing?
Do you mean Irrifid? By chance?
Did I not say Irrifid?
I thought you said
Yes,
Element.
it Alamein.
Never mind, I meant Irrifid.
Yeah, Irrifid is fucked right now. He's got
Yeah.
he's got big claw mark up his front. Trimmed some of his beard, and all of his cum gutters are all filling up with blood.
They're just turning into blood gutters. No one wants that.
No.
We got
Irrifid blood
inside.
gutters.
Yeah, no one
Especially
needs
now they're
blood
nice
gutters.
and, you know,
That's
obvious.
not fun.
Mm-mm.
You're gonna give
No.
him a healing
It's a
potion?
different king.
Oh dear.
Yeah, unfortunately I don't have anything stronger than...
Well, roll it. Roll it to heal him.
Okay. Oh, jeez.
Much obliged. Thanks.
Hey, we've seen that 1 point can make all the difference.
It really can. Holy moly. By the Lich Queen. Varys, you're up.
Yep. 5, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40,
Follow that. Her name's Jamie?
50.
Yes. All right. Well, with that, I would say that you guys just continue to gun it, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Well, then you're definitely going to outrun. these
1,000%.
things.
Oh, thank fuck.
So yes, you guys leave the mines. For those of you who can actually see it, you take your new trip this way.
I can see things.
You can see things. Holy shit!
I can see things.
Alright.
Right here.
You did it. Yeah, take this way all the way through. Just gunning it as fast as you can. Yada yada yada, and then back out.
I didn't know we could move through rock.
Oh, hey, come on. Right, and put you on where are you guys supposed to be now? The fuck is this? Storm Village. You don't have Codswallop, you don't have a Nemi, but do have a as you've come out of the mines, over to where the temple is. The opening of the mines is to the left. You see the temple. To the front, you see the entrance back into the city.
We're just gonna help on that door into the city.
Yep. Yep.
Well, okay.
Open the door.
No, we're
You
not.
you get up to the
They-
door and they immediately open and when you guys get
Okay,
closer.
cool. Cool. Stagger on in.
Yeah. There's not really there's not actually no one around this area. So, what's the plan?
Well,
Uh,
we're in desperate need of rest and healing, but we kind of need to find the rest of our party too.
Alamein, do you have potions and healing at your temple place?
Yes, but
Good.
I'd really like to know what happened to those children first.
I mean, I'm not suggesting we rest. I'm saying we chug some potions and then we go.
Would Ailey pipe up and just go, I gave Nimi that scroll of teleportation? That's my impression.
This impression
I
is so
love it.
good. It is absolutely
It's so
perfect.
Australian.
It's a little bit too
I love
Australian,
it.
but you know, we got there.
Mhm, mhm.
I love it.
I gave it to Nimi. So she probably transported them to wherever she thought was sensible.
I gotta think of a sensible place. Where would you go if you were sensible, Tharakas?
Well,
If you were
we're in the
sensible.
city. Can we go for healing? Magic users, right?
Sounds good to me.
All right. So
Right.
you guys are gonna head off to.
Erifid.
Yeah.
That
I mean, we have a temple. We could probably heal people too.
mm,
But I doubt they went there.
mm.
Alright. After the... Didn't we scare the piss out of some kids from there?
Yeah, I did. So we
Okay.
should be respected. Let's go.
Okay.
Perfect.
Classic logic.
All right. Well, so we'll cut over to what Nemi's Nemi's experience was. So you went from middle of the mines, middle of battle, just absolutely going hard, to suddenly, just as suddenly, back in darkness, in a room. Not definitely not the mines anymore. It definitely seems like it's a more enclosed room. There's no like smell of rock or anything. It smells like there's like old books and ink, a little bit musty. You can very much tell that a lot of the dwarves made it with you, and that there's a dog there with you. You don't know how many. You can't see. It's
Okay.
dark room.
Do I have any light sources?
I believe you have a torch.
We should have a torch.
You have candles.
We all have a torch. Okay, yeah.
In that case, I'm going to light my torch and count the number of heads.
All right. Without the torch. Yep, all of the dwarven children made it with you, even the unconscious ones, as well as the dog. Very much cuts.
Can I hear anyone outside the room?
Roll a perception for me.
Oh, I will perceive them. Oh, poorly.
Yeah, in the far off distance, you can make out some shouting.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Now with your torch out, you can also see that you are in like a storage cupboard essentially. It looks like as there's just like stacks and stacks of old books and papers up and around, and it looks like where you materialized, you like burnt a nice big hole in a bunch of them as well. Like there's scorched ends of manuscripts and stuff that were laying on top of this teleport circle that you were currently standing on, that you've just torn asunder now.
They put their teleportation circle in the middle of a storage cupboard. Nimi's like quietly irritated by this fact that they would be so careless with their teleportation circle, but is more concerned with the children.
Yeah.
And she's going to the unconscious kids. I think she's going to pick one and from her inventory give it a potion of healing.
Okay.
Chuck it down the kid's throat.
Cool. Yeah, wakes up. After you just shove it down there, wakes up with a cough and a splutter. Oh.
And
Ooh.
over the other child, she will cast healing word, and because the only slot she has left is 3rd level, she will cast it at 3rd level.
Nice.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Nice. Alright, and another cough and a splutter, and you've got 2 live dwarves on your hands.
Wonderful. She's going to kind of get the children together around and go, all right, kids, we might not be too welcome here. So let's make a quiet, orderly line, and if anyone shows up, we need help. Okay?
Where even are we?
So if I got it right, and by the looks of things I did get it right, we are in the Sorcerer's Guild.
Oh. They all have a disgusted look on their face. Yuck.
Hey, it's better than being in the mines with the scary monsters.
A couple of them like shrug and like, maybe.
Probably not the ones that just got knocked unconscious.
Oh yeah,
right?
definitely not the ones that get unconscious.
So we're gonna form an
Codswallops.
orderly line, and if we're very lucky, we'll get out of here with nobody's noticing us.
Perfect.
And she's gonna kind of, I guess, take up the front of the line and encourage Codswallop to take up the back of the line and kind of listen at the door before opening it.
Yeah, he obliges. I'll roll another perception then.
Oh, that's better.
Yeah, it sounds like you're in a distant, unused part of the building, as you're only hearing people far off in the distance.
Okay. Yeah, so she's going to open the door, and we're all basically just going to try and sneak out.
Okay. Alright. Roll a stealth check for me then.
Oh, yep, great.
Nice. Alright. Let's see how everybody else did. Codswallop. Not bad, Codswallop.
Not his
Sorry.
best though. He's usually stealthier than this.
He is usually stealthier than this. And there are 7.
Oh, is Codswallop nauseous after the travel?
No, it was surprisingly smooth going actually. Yeah, it doesn't feel like a journey or anything like that, or even like a, it's not like being pulled. It's like just a suddenly being somewhere else. So he's a little confused about exactly what transpired. And like a cat that's like leaves the door and then doesn't know where it is anymore. But
Or a dog. I don't think he'd be very happy if you called him a cat.
yeah. But yeah.
So the
Well,
my cellular network's not happy with them?
no, definitely not.
Yeah, so Nemi's definitely going to listen out for anyone coming and like avoid anyone coming and try to keep like the whole group away from other people in the building as much as possible while getting towards wherever the nearest exit is.
Okay. So you immediately leave the room into a long corridor that seems to curl around. You can't see the ends of it, but you can see where it starts to tilt around. You can hear things happening in one direction, coming from one end of the hall. You can't hear much coming from the other end of the hall. But you also imagine that to get out of here, you are probably going to have to go through some people.
Yeah, but like the further we are from the teleportation circle when that happens,
Okay.
the better.
All right. Well, you start marching them. Some of them are less stealthy than others, as to be expected. Yeah. you get pretty far down the corridor, far away from the loudest of noises, and it really starts to feel like you start to notice that there is sort of a mild incline that you're on as well. So this corridor actually like starts to spiral around, and start going up. Well, it's going up the whole time, but it's such a mild incline you don't really notice at first. But then you realize it should have basically turned back on itself, and you realize that you've actually started going up even further before one of the doors that you're passing as you're making your way up opens up, and a humanoid-ish person. You imagine from just the look of their face, they look like a human, but you imagine they're probably dragonborn or some sort of half dragon heritage person, as you haven't seen any magical humans anywhere. Just wearing the robes and stuff, but he does look oddly familiar to you, but not in any way that you can place. You certainly don't think you've seen him before. But yeah, he opens the door and he goes, "Would you mind being more quiet when you're sneaking around the castle, please?"
So he immediately knows that we're sneaking around.
Yeah.
In that case, Yumi's gonna start putting on her ears, and she's gonna kind of look a bit sheepish and kind of go, "We're very sorry. We really don't want to disturb any of your studies, but we do need some help for the children and to get out of here and she just kind of makes herself out to be as much of a damsel as she possibly can.
Of course. Roll a persuasion.
Okay. Hey.
Nice.
Oh dear. Well, first off, you're going the wrong way. You want to get out of here, you need to go down, and then you'll find your way out. Just 2 seconds. And he closes the door. You hear him rummaging around something, like bottles and opening and closing of drawers and stuff. And then the door opens again, and he's just holding a massive bundle of clothing, and he just sort of half throws it, half drops it onto the ground in front of you. Put these on, and you'll get through here and get out without any questions. And you notice that he's just given you a bunch of uniforms, a bunch of the robes that they wear.
Thank you. And Nemi's going to very quickly and quietly start handing them out to the children and put one on herself.
Now, you must be out. You got places to be.
Yes. Very
And he
much.
closes the door.
And so we're going to start going back the other way. I'm going to turn the line around as quietly as we can, and we're going to just maybe not sneak, but just walk very quietly, you know, to as if we're being very respectful of the study and seriousness that's going on around us.
Okay. Roll a performance check for me.
Sure.
You're right. You kind of look like you're a teacher leading leading a band of kids through. Oh dear. Yes, you do make your way back down the hallway, back down through the castle, until you come to a more familiar part of the castle that you'd passed through when you were making your way to the elevator. Well, closer to that. As you start to notice sorceress children doing their studies and making noise and being reckless and running through the place, just being a right nuisance. Seemingly none of the staff or anything seem to have noticed that you arrived at all. No one seems perturbed. No one's running around asking about burning books or anything like that. Seems like you're all good.
We're going to carry on as we are, straight out the door.
Cool. Well, as you leave the front entrance of the castle, that will be when the rest of the party have made it to the front gate. So everybody,
Oh my goodness.
you approach everybody else. You're approaching the gate. There's the sorceress guardsman on post again.
Varys just stares blankly at them.
Nemi's going to carry on as if she doesn't know them because, you know, being the performer, she's...
Oh no, so you haven't seen them yet. So you've exited the castle, but there's walls that surround the castle. So you haven't got to that yet. You haven't got to that point yet.
Okay.
You're just leaving the castle. Everyone else is approaching the the front entrance, staring at the guardsman blankly.
It's covered in blood and gore.
Yeah, you guys are just absolutely messed up. You three can come in. The dwarves, they stay outside.
But you don't like dwarves?
You're gonna be
Seems a
bloody
bit rude.
racist about it?
Yeah.
What do you have?
They're just
What's the
just
story with
plain
that?
faced. They don't react at all to any of those comments.
What you got against short people?
Yeah, if they were 2 foot taller, would it be fine?
The same height as you. Like
Varys just shakes his head and starts walking through.
The audacity of some people.
Varys crouches down a little bit lower to be even shorter as he walks past these guards.
I take a
Amazing.
squat and I squat walk past. In solidarity.
Yeah. I imagine Ailey does exactly the same thing when it sees you doing it.
Like a Slavic squat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Nemi, as you're coming across across the courtyard, leading the dwarven children out, you see a half dragon and a tiefling squat walking through the gate. At almost the height of their halfling friend that's walking through, who's also ever so slightly shorter.
Can I catch Varys's eye?
Yeah, you stick out.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay, so
You are one of the
Nemi is
tallest
going
people I
to
know.
just subtly under the robe gesture to Varys to like turn around and get the fuck out.
Well, I feel like we have proven our point, friends. Let's go.
Yeah, why would we want to stay somewhere that's so obviously like heightist?
Yeah,
Right? Harris?
absolutely.
All right,
Yes,
hold on.
Yeah.
100%.
Yes. Solidarity.
Take our business elsewhere.
Sure.
Walked off.
Okay.
Like we need
Ailey,
you guys.
Ailey does realize what's happening and walks out with you.
And Nemi's just going to continue leading the children as if nothing had happened.
Cool. You lead the children out front gate. Children follow along suit. Everyone joins back up. As the dog starts to go past, you do notice that the completely stern, completely straight-faced guards do look down, like, where did this dog come from?
Can I whistle for him and go, Godswallop, where'd you go? As if he was part of our original group.
Sure.
There.
Well, I mean, roll a performance check for me.
Yeah.
Seems like they bought it.
Wait.
Yeah, I think we probably want to get out of the way of the guards before
Yep.
we start making it apparent that we're a group.
Oh yeah, like I would have been sort of
Yeah,
walking
yeah.
ahead. I wouldn't have acknowledged you.
So Nemi's going to be like, come along, children, and just follow off in one of the directions, probably whichever direction leads towards the temple.
Yep, so back up north. Cool. Yeah. It's a little bit coy, follows along not too closely. You look like not part of the group, and then you join up in the corner, and you guys can make your way as a group back over to the temple.
Yeah, we'd probably ditch the uniforms at some stage, put them in the bag of holding.
Good plan.
All right.
Nice.
Bag of holding. Here's a bunch of ropes.
We
In
hey,
case
we
we
might
need to go-
need those.
Yeah, we might need to go undercover.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's the hoarding, shtick.
You gave us a bag of holding really early on.
Mhm.
Of course, we're gonna hoard as
Should be.
much as possible.
Yeah, to be fair, I feel like those things were in tandem anyway. We were gonna keep hoarding as much as we could.
Yeah. You
Mhm.
sure,
Regardless
you
of the bag
sure
of
would.
holding.
Yep. It's just given us more ability to do so.
Yes. So, making your way downtown.
Nemi's just gonna sigh very audibly and go, "Oh my god, it's so good to see you all." Ah.
Yeah, you okay?
Yes, we made it to the teleportation circle. The morons have it in a backwards storeroom, and so we ended up destroying a whole bunch of books in the process because it's not stupid. And she's just going to go on a small rant about how stupid it is to put their teleportation circle in a storage closet.
Fair enough.
The only thing that registers for Varys is that they might have trouble in college now because some books will inevitably be linked back to us.
We may just have to make a donation.
Yeah, just anonymously.
Nemi feels
No,
like this is
in
entirely
full-
their fault.
Full, not anonymously.
No.
Like,
So
no,
that they
we
know
are
that
making
we're
a
being watched.
donation. We good? We good? Good. Yeah.
Today has
Right.
been a very long day. I saw a unicorn and another plane of existence.
Sounds it.
That's it.
Yeah.
He just walks. He keeps walking.
We
Yeah.
really need a rest.
Can we sleep now?
Well, Alame says, well, we don't have the best accommodations at the temple. You're welcome to
You've got a horizontal
with us.
surface that isn't occupied.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
You guys had paid for a few nights at the
How far is it walking distance on this map?
it's over here. It's probably like a couple of minutes walk. Probably like
And the flat surface is like right there?
she's just gonna go in and collapse.
Oh.
Where is there somewhere that the children would like to be dropped off? I'm just
The
thinking they
temple. They want to get back to the temple.
They want to get back to the temple. I reckon we at least walk them there and, maybe then go back to our lodgings.
That's fine by me.
Okay.
Cool.
If Nemi thinks it's best socially that we continue with that.
Right.
Nemi's just very invested in the children being safe at this stage.
Oh
And
yeah.
Definitely way less hurt than the rest of you.
Yeah, because of Ailey's really quick thinking.
Only because they had rummaged through the bag of holding and apparently pulled out the teleport scroll.
Yeah. They
Yeah.
did earlier.
Just Ailey things. Anyway, well, you guys arrived back at the temple. To open arms from everybody. The guy that you had, the dwarf that you had initially met with when you had got there, Erebrit, yeah. He's very happy to see you. Opens the doors up as soon as you guys start to approach. A bunch of bearded dwarven mothers come out to grab their children, scold them, and be generally happy that they're all right. There's a bunch of potions and salves and bandages and stuff come out. Someone's already helping gauze up Hereford's
His washboard abs.
his washboard abs. Yeah, just a whole thing outside just out the front of the temple. As everyone's just happy that everyone's all right. What are you guys doing?
I mean, I would like to sit on the floor.
Okay.
Yep.
Just take a seat on the floor.
Yep. That's a flat surface.
Varys is standing up and is leaning against Thoricus, just sort of back to back.
Mm-hmm.
Well, some doors do come over, and it'll provide you each a jug of ale. But not
Varys
much
is
else.
delighted.
As you seem to be otherwise pretty healthy. Yeah.
If we're gonna take a short rest, Nemi's gonna pull out her viol and just maybe sing a couple of songs, not too loudly, but just heartily to kind of warm everybody a little bit.
Song of resting.
I mean, we're gonna go in long rest right after this.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So, I mean, so long as you're not wasted anything on us, then yeah, that would be quite nice. It sounds cozy.
Yeah, I think she's gonna do it for coziness purposes because we are gonna long rest soon, so it's much
Yeah.
for muchness.
Yeah.
You play a little tune, liven up, get everyone past the tear phase. You know, everyone stops crying about how happy they are, and everyone's just gets into properly being elated.
I wouldn't cry in front of these strangers.
No, I mean like the
Like the dwarves.
Yeah,
Dwarves wouldn't cry either, would they?
I mean
They
They
were
were-
Or am I
gone for a
making
while, weren't
awful?
they?
terribly worried about their children.
Yeah, okay.
For like a good week or so. So yeah,
They were pretty sure their kids were dead. So was I. Like, good
pretty
job,
much.
kids.
Mm.
Nice survival, a hard one.
Ferris is gonna walk up to Aeroprit and then just point at Alamein and just gesture to the kids. And then kind of fall down to the ground.
That is much appreciated, young halfling. We
As promised.
well, you are you're welcome here at any time. We very much appreciate, very much appreciate your efforts. Unfortunately, we don't really have any material wealth to give you, but if there's anything else that you might need or might want, please let us know.
Favors are always a good currency.
We agree.
Good. I'm gonna go and sleep now.
Good idea.
Yes, Lee.
Cool. All right. Everyone gathers your stuff together. Kids and stuff all head properly inside the temple. Airfit and Airbritain and all that. Lead them all in. Only one really left outside. You see is Alamein. Gives you a hearty wave. As you guys head back on into the city.
Swear to God, if assassins pop out at anywhere,
And
I'm gonna have a mental breakdown.
rocks fall and you all die.
We're
No.
inside a mountain. It's not
But no. But as you get probably about here,
Swear to God.
you hear well, actually no, okay. Probably back here. You hear echoing just throughout the entire city. You hear like age-old rattling, like something that hasn't moved in thousands of years starts to move. It's not like it's not like a gear or anything. It's like a pipe or something, and it just makes this loud, just like, and it echoes across the entire city. Everyone looks up and is trying to try and see what it is, what's happening. What are you guys
I
doing?
was successful.
What does it sound like?
It sounds like
Please make the noise again.
no, it sounds like just metal against metal. It's like a giant sword was rubbing up against a giant breastplate.
Okay.
Like
So it's not like an alarm or anything.
no.
Screech of metal on metal.
Yeah. Something like rusted together has shifted and is grinded against itself.
Or like that sort of tortured metal sound.
Yeah.
Where is it coming from?
That echoes across the entire
All
city.
around?
Yeah.
Is there any reason to suspect that there would be a cave-in, or that we would be in danger if we were to just go back to our lodgings?
I mean, you don't see anything falling from from the roof or anything. Um, you know, everywhere that you guys have gone so far, you've seen clockworks and stuff, and more and more of this ancient technology coming to life. You would imagine probably that whatever you've just heard is something coming to life. Something that wasn't working before is now working. You know, like trains, statues. Yeah, there's Joe doing Joe's doing stuff in a room way above the city. You know, there's a whole lot of ancient technology that it could be. You don't see anything currently of danger. I guess the only the times that it has been dangerous, when things suddenly came to life, do kind of outweigh the things where it's not so bad. But usually it's pretty evident when it's dangerous, like the statues, and when the dragon came out of a mountain. So
No, nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. I am one person. If they need me, they can come fucking wake me up. I am
I mean,
going to
if you
bed.
guys are happy to, like, I really need a rest. Can
Whatever.
this hold until after we had a rest?
We've taken a short rest, right?
yes, you have recently taken a short rest.
Whatever
And I
the
guess you
fuck
did.
this
I
is.
guess you did just take a short. I mean, you could have taken a short rest if you want to. You wouldn't. You particularly, Varus, wouldn't get much from that. But
Yeah, I was more thinking just so that I had my second win back.
yeah, I'd say you get your second one back.
Yeah, Nemi has no spell slots left.
Whatever the fuck it is, it can wait. Like, for at least a solid 10 hours. Well, I
We
had
should.
this...
Somebody at least should check in with Joe.
Whatever.
I'm happy to do that and come back afterwards.
That's probably a good idea.
Joe can take care of himself. He knows where to find us. He knows where our lodgings are. We should go the hell to sleep.
I understand that completely, but we left them in a tower filled with people that we do not know who have magical powers.
I feel like if Varus wants to go, then he can go.
I'm also the
Varys
least
is-
intimidating out of all of us.
Varys, who just...
He still looks like shit.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you
I'm
look like
like,
you're absolutely messed up. Like
You, like, blinked in and out of existence? Because
Yeah.
you don't know how to control your best weapons.
Yeah. I mean, that's why I figure at this point I might as well go and see Joe because, like, it can't get any worse, you know?
Yes, it can. Because if Joe's in so much danger that he needs help, he'd need all of us. And at this point, if we all go and try and help Joe, we're gonna die.
He
Okay.
has a point, Varus.
We
I
cannot
understand.
help other people if we are in this state. Put your
Fair
own
enough.
oxygen mask on first, which makes no sense in your context. Whatever.
oxygen mask. What?
Is there a way we could send him a message, maybe?
We do have a scroll of sending, I think, in the bag of holding.
You
I'd
know,
be
I'm
curious to find out if he knows what's happened. And I don't know if the scroll of sending will help with that.
Well, why don't we do it the old-fashioned way and grab a runner?
That's a good idea.
It'll have to be someone with magical ability.
Can we, like, grab a nearby magical student? Like, that's just milling around.
Smoking out the back.
Yeah. Just who could, like, would like $5 for some durries, you know?
Well, roll a roll an investigation for me. See if you can spot a durry smoke.
And it should be assisted, because I'm looking too.
Yeah, you can roll an advantage if you
Thankfully.
Oh, that's better.
Nice.
Yep. Alright, so you spend a few minutes, just as you guys are walking, just looking to see if you can see any students or anything milling around, and you do spot a group of them with their robe collars like popped up, like you know exactly the sort of
Pompadour
popped up.
haircuts.
Yeah, no. They don't have none of them actually have hair. They've all got they've
Oh,
all
not
got
tunnel snakes.
no. They're all crystalline dragons, and all of them have, instead of hair on the top of their head, they just have a head of scales and light horns coming through, like not nearly as horn as proper horned as Ailey's have become, but ever so slightly
Not as horny as
propping
Ailey.
out. Definitely not as horny as Ailey.
Not
But
as
yeah.
horny as me either.
No. Yeah, there's
20 people in our
so Ruby one, there's like an onyx sort of one, and
Hey, we're like 50% horn.
yeah. Yep. And a sort of emeraldy one.
Nemi's going to wander up kind of nonchalantly. And, like, what would be a sensible amount of money to give a runner? Like, a couple of silver pieces, maybe?
Yeah, from your experience previously, yeah. You would give, if you wanted to send a quick notification to someone across town, give them a couple of, like 5 silver maximum, but you don't know. You don't know what the going rate is in town.
Yeah, she's just gonna kind of wander up to them and be like, who would like to earn a little bit of silver?
Well, who's asking? The onyx scaled one seems to be the leader of the pack, and you've seen Ailey's spice tobacco before. Is very clearly what he's smoking.
She's gonna turn on her wiles a little bit and kind of lean over at him and go, I am, dear.
Roll a persuasion.
Naming.
Oh, okay.
You're still
This is still Nemi we're talking
Yeah.
about.
Well, he goes as red as his ruby friend. And Bashfully goes, sure. What do you? What message do you want me to send? Where do you want it to go?
We have a friend in the top of. He's in the sorcery castle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what you're looking for in magic user.
Yeah. So we have a friend doing some magical research at the dome in the top of the castle there, dear. We have a little message we'd like you to send him, and then he'll send you one back, and you can bring it to us at our lodgings. And she's going to tell him where the lodgings are.
As you start to
No.
explain, he's like, the only place you could be staying right now.
And she's kind of going to turn to Varys and ask Varys if he can write out a quick message.
And I'm gonna turn to the kid and say, you get half now and half when you return to us.
He nods, puts his hand out, expecting.
Alright, I'll hand him 5 silver.
Sweet, his eyes light up. Like, oh, sweet.
5 when you return to us.
You got it.
And I expect you to keep this note unread.
Absolutely. All right, what are you writing, Varys?
I am writing it up now in the chat. I will
Okay, cool.
send it in a second.
Sweet. So you write it up, pass him the note. He folds it up, puts it in this, like tucks it into his collar to make sure that it's secret. and then like points at his boys behind him. Come on, let's go. And they all take off.
And
Shorts-
I suppose we've given him an adequate description
Of where he needs to go. Yeah.
And
and
who
he
he's talking
needs
to,
give
yeah.
it to.
Well.
And the only other new person in town.
Yeah. Yeah, they'll find out. It's pretty obvious. But yeah, they do it. They very clearly sprint to the end of the road and then just start like leisurely walking once they get out of your like main site. But they'll get there eventually.
And I wanted to make sure that they were very
Incentivized to get it right.
sorry, the message just popped up.
Yep.
Plus, maybe we can have some funded goons later. Who knows?
Cool. Well, as you guys
Gang of street toughs.
gang of street
Hell yeah.
toughs. All right. As you guys continue to walk around back to your lodgings, you start to hear a familiar sound, like a light flapping of wings, and clockwork ticking, as a clockwork owl flies down and lands on your shoulder there, Thrakus. There's
Are we
Fanny Boo the Hoo
outdoors?
Hoo. No, you're still out in the middle of the street. It's Fanny Boo the Hoo Hoo plops down, and as she's about to land on your shoulder, she lets go of a couple of packages, which land in your arms. Roughly clothing size packages. And out pops his speaker grill, and you hear Jamie's voice come out of Fanny Boo. She says, "I'm very sorry to hear about your very sorry to hear about your friend, and very, very sorry to hear about this war that's happening. But yeah, if you guys have found a dragon, I mean, if there's a war going on, I don't know if I can really come into the territory until any hostilities are resolved. But it's really nice to hear from you. I hope this message and your items find you swiftly. I also hope that you're well." And closes up. Fanny Boo returns to her dormant state.
Oh, that was adorable.
That was very sweet.
I'm not crying, you're crying.
Nemi's never seen Fanny Boo, so she's really curious and like,
That's right. Should left
I-
before found you, eh?
I'm gonna encourage Nemi to take some of the spice out of my pouch and feed it to Fanny Boo.
she's gonna like feed Fanny Boo with these really big, excited eyes, like just gently like feeding her little bits of spice.
just shoving into this clockwork. Yeah, fair enough. All right. In the packages you have addressed to you, Thrakus, you have some Lamia skin items. Let me find them. You have a Lamia cloak and some Lamia pants.
Yes, I knew there was more than just the cloak.
Yes. And then one addressed to Ailey. They have a fine set of robes made in gold, golden trimmed orange and black. They don't have any red. and she also got a small wallet for her additional money that she paid for some reason. Because
Good shit.
Makes sense.
usual Ailey things.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, some Lamia stuff. And a little note in Elvish that states that they are highly enchantable because they came from a magical creature, but they were not able to do that themselves.
But I'm in the perfect place.
Pretty much. Yeah. There you go. Return of Fanny Boo the Who.
Yeah. Oh, she's safe.
And it's probably at this point you think, was that noise Fanny Boo making their way here?
Like, how did Fanny Boo get in here? Like, I thought we would only find Fanny Boo once we got out of the mountain.
Well, as you
Was
know,
that
Fanny Boo
noise,
is made of the same material as all the other clockworks, and
Oh my god.
quite possibly is aware of the mechanisms required to get into the
Like,
city.
Fanny Boo would just go through the place we've been trying to get to get to us.
Maybe.
And who's to say if she left the doors unlocked behind her?
Oh gosh. Oh. Well, okay, so Tarek is very much at the end of her rope, literally crying in the street from a message.
Yeah.
He's like, can we just go sleep now?
Sounds like a good idea. And Varys is like just very lightly patting Thoricus on the knee.
I think it's for the best.
All right. So you all arrive back at the tavern. Ailey immediately runs upstairs and goes to sleep. I imagine that's the same for everybody. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Pretty much.
Yep.
All right. Well, you do as you guys get there and get ready for bed. You guys can hit your long rest button if you want, but you are initially interrupted as the Onyx scaled Dragon Heritage hooligan knocks on you guys' doors and lets you know that Joe's response to this is what kids? Congratulations. Not sure about these dangerous shadows, but glad that you found the factory entrance. Not sure what the sound was. Still working on some things. We'll meet you back at the tavern in the morning.
Okay, cool. Good.
Cool. So it's a new day as well.
Yep. So it'll be a brand new day as well. If you guys sleep through that.
Longest day.
It
I
was.
feel like I've said the longest day, like weeks long. Longest day.
Literally weeks long.
Yep, literally, and it is now Sunday proper. For those of you who were wanting to go and see the
Dragon people.
dragons meetup.
That little side quest that almost killed us. Yeah. Delightful side quests. Aren't they great?
Yeah.
Ah.
It's nice to see hit dice in the hit dice area.
Even if it is only half of it.
Yeah, that's better than the 0 I've had for the last 2 games.
Yeah. But that is where we're going to finish it up for tonight. With the return of Fanny Boo and everyone finally making their way back. There were some. Ooh.
Came in clutch.
The very edge of life there.
There were whispers.
Mhm.
Could feel that pull.
Would it be D&D if we weren't?
Exactly.
Hey, we weren't throwing death saves, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, not yet. Not yet. Anyway,
We were mere centimeters away from doing
you
something.
really were. Thanks everybody for joining us. Thanks everybody who became a fan. Thanks everybody who showed up and got chest stuff and shared all the likes. It's very helpful. I'm sorry I wasn't as responsive to the chat as we normally are. Again, it makes being the DM and talking to chat is quite difficult. So I try to respond where I can, but these things happen. Yeah. Tomorrow though, Random Guy will be back. He'll be very responsible of the chat if you're into that sort of thing. So check that out. Saturday I'll be covering for Random Guy probably with a day stream something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. And then Sunday, Beef will be back with more that Crypt Keeper game, I think it was called. Either way, it's going to be cool. Monday, more Divinity Original Sin 2. Tuesday, more Beef. Wednesday, Holfano's back with, I think we're playing Ready, Set, Hero? Something like that. Yeah. So we're changing it up. And then Thursday, next week, right back here, we will be finding out what Joe has to tell us, finding out more and more, seeing where this shit goes, and seeing if the team makes it there in one piece. Cool. Thanks, everybody.
Sweet.
We'll see you all next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Where am I sitting here? Right here. Goodbye. And goodbye, recording.
How does that work?